60 days. That is all the time left. Not a lifetime, not a year, just 60 days. And yet inside that small space of time lives the chance to change everything. Most people will waste it. They will slow down, drift, tell themselves they deserve a break. They will promise that next year will be different. But you can feel something else. A quiet pressure building in your chest, whispering that this is it. The final stretch. The last chance to prove to yourself that the words you speak still mean something. You remember how many times you said you would start tomorrow. How many mornings you woke up tired of your own excuses. Now there are no tomorrows left to hide behind. Only these days. Only the work. Only you. Every sunrise is a decision. Get up. Or give in. Train. Or talk. Move. Or wait. Each choice writes another line in the story that will become your legacy. No one else can write it for you. At first, the grind feels familiar, even comforting. But soon, the weight starts to press harder. The air grows heavy. Your body aches and your mind begins to whisper, why bother? That is the moment you must not look away. Because that whisper is not weakness. It is the doorway to your next form. Step through it. You will be alone more often than you want to be. Friends will drift. Support will fade. People will tell you that you are obsessed. Let them talk. They do not understand what it feels like to carry a dream that keeps you awake at night. They have never felt the silence before dawn when the world sleeps and you are still moving. The silence is not emptiness. It is the sound of focus. Pain will come. It always does. But pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher, your test, your mirror. Each repetition, each fall, each failure, they shape you. You do not grow when it is easy. You grow when your muscles shake, when your lungs burn, when your thoughts tell you to stop and you move anyway. That is how warriors are made. Not through applause, but through persistence. There will be nights when you stare at the ceiling wondering if any of this is worth it. You will question yourself, your plan, your purpose. But the truth hides inside those questions. If you can stay still long enough to hear it, a small voice will answer, keep going. That voice is your spirit. Protect it. Feed it with effort, not excuses. The clock keeps moving. 50 days, 40, 30. You will start to see changes that no one else sees. A steadier heartbeat, a calmer mien, a confidence that doesn't need to be announced. This is the quiet strength that separates the few from the many. The strength that no camera can capture. Every hour begins to blur into the next. The weight of repetition becomes its own kind of meditation. You stop counting sets or seconds. You count breaths. Each one is proof that you are still here. Still pushing. There is beauty in the grind that no one understands unless they have lived it. It is not about chasing perfection. It is about meeting yourself again and again until you recognize the fighter inside. Sometimes the rain will fall during your run, cold and unrelenting. Keep moving. Let the storm wash away everything soft, everything afraid. When the sun rises afterward, it feels different, warmer, earned. That warmth is pride, the quiet kind that comes from effort, not attention. By the time you reach the last 20 days, exhaustion will test your will. This is when most people quit. When the finish line is close enough to see but still far enough to hurt. Push through. Every moment of resistance is a forge, melting away the weakness that used to live inside you. You are not the same person who started this. The fire inside you burns cleaner now. It is not rage. It is resolve. You have learned patience the hard way. Progress does not shout. It whispers. There were days when nothing changed. When the mirror looked the same and the numbers did not move. Those were the days that tried to break you. But growth hides inside failure. Every missed lift, every lost battle, every time you fell short, it was all data, all direction. You adjusted, you adapted, you advanced. Most people quit because they cannot stand the silence between effort and result. But you stayed. You trusted that every repetition was building something unseen. Now you understand that mastery is not about speed. It is about endurance. The calm warrior is dangerous because he no longer doubts the process. In the final 10 days, something shifts. The noise fades. The dude decayed down. You begin to understand that this was never about competition or validation. It was about mastery. Discipline becomes natural. Focus becomes peace. You no longer chase motivation, you create it. The calm you feel is not surrender. It is power under control. And then the last day arrives. You look back and see every hour you almost gave up and did not. Every morning you rose when the world slept. Every small victory that no one applauded. You realize the transformation was never physical alone. It was spiritual, mental. You rebuilt the way you see yourself. You stopped waiting for the world to believe in you. You believe first. When the clock hits 0, there is no explosion, no crowd, no trophy. Just silence. But inside that silence, something new lies. A version of you that cannot be shaken by opinions or setbacks. A version that moves with stillness and purpose. The world may not notice right away, but they will. They will see it in your eyes, in your calm, in the way you carry yourself. They will call it luck, or talent, or fate. You will know it was none of those. It was choice. It was a decision to give everything for 60 days when no one was watching. Now you stand at the edge of a new chapter. The same world surrounds you, but you have changed. You have learned that real strength does not roar. It breathes. It waits. It listens. It acts. You do not need to shout to prove you are strong. You simply are. Look ahead. The world will not pause for you, but it will notice the way you move through it now. You carry discipline like armor and humility like a crown. There will be new battles, new mountains, new enemies, none of them greater than the doubt you have already conquered. Every challenge from here is just another chance to prove that consistency beats talent, that silence beats noise, that focus beats fear. When others see obstacles, you will see opportunities to evolve. That is what these 60 days have taught you. They were not a countdown to an ending. They were a rehearsal for the rest of your life. The final 60 days have defined you, not by what you achieved, but by who you became in the process. The person who began this journey is gone. In their place stands someone who understands what discipline truly means. Someone who knows that greatness is built in silence. Someone who has tasted exhaustion and turned it into fuel. From this moment forward, every year, every season, every challenge will feel different. Because you know the truth. Time will always be limited, but effort is infinite. You can always give more, focus harder, move further. You have already proven it. So take a breath, look at what you have built, then start again. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Because this is who you are now. Calm, focused, unstoppable. The final 60 days will define you. Make every one of them count.